All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. Welcome to React and Chill. On this channel, there's two things I like to do, and that's react and chill. But here, I'm actually going to be sitting around and talking about a band I really like and a song that I think is underrated. As you can tell by the title, the band is Bridear, and the song is Die Like This. This song is really good. It has some nice hooks to it. There's some very nice characteristics to this song. It also is unique in that it features another vocalist from another band, a Swedish band called, I believe, let's take a look at my notes here. Dream Evil. I don't know anything about that band. The dude's name is Nick Knight. I know nothing about him either. But nevertheless, he's there. Okay, kind of a surprise thing. It's a nice addition. It doesn't really take anything from it. It kind of adds to it a little bit, but it's just there. Okay, but that's not really the highlight of this song. It's a nice little feature, sure, fine. But there's a lot of cool things about this song that really, I think, give it its strength, and I would say give it a lot of value for people to enjoy. But I do feel that the song is underrated based on the views I could see on using YouTube Music. Now, if you see other things, you let me know. But I think it is underrated there. And why is that? You know, what's going on with that? Well, the thing I really like about this track, okay, right from the beginning, the way the song starts, I Die Like This, you have a nice fade in, which is very reminiscent of that of like Metallica, like Injustice for All, Metallica. Like think of songs like Blackened or Eye of the Beholder. It kind of have that. It kind of fades in. You have this nice menacing sound. I mean, you get that because you get the isolated guitar track. It's pretty much just the guitar coming in with some drumming, very minimal drumming, just to really punctuate and really make the guitar hit hard on this parts there. It really screams thrash metal. Like it really does that. It's like a tribute, if you will. It could be anyway. And then the song maintains that energy for a good while. It's very convincing. You're like, yes, I feel it. Okay, I'm liking this. This is great. And then the song really starts taking off. All the instruments are playing. You know, you got the bass, you got everything, and the riff is going even harder. It's exploring a little bit more, and it's nice. And then the second guitar starts coming in and doing really cool things on top of it, like nice little melodic licks, just sound cool, but also sinister. Very cool. There is, throughout this song, a thrashy, sinister vibe, but with exceptions, and we're going to talk about that too. All right. Another strength of the song is the way the verse is done. The verse has this like stop and play sort of action there, where there is some guitar, there's some drumming, obviously, but there's also pockets of silence to kind of give emphasis to, well, I think anyway, the vocals. And Kimmy singing, I believe her name is Kimmy, is very good here. I mean, I like her voice. I like what's going on here. It's very good. I like it. It's a nice delivery. But the interesting thing about the vocals, about the verse, is you get multiple layers of it. Where you get, the clean vocals, then you get the dude's vocals, who's like Nick Cannon. It's like Nick Cannon. That's Nick Knight. Nick Cannon is a totally different guy. Nick Knight. You get his vocals there, and then you get the screaming, rough vocals, which are very nice. And then that's kind of like more like a transition to the chorus. And the chorus is going to be that one part of the song where the thrash element seems to take a backseat. If anything, it kind of sounds like the song kind of sheds the thrash, like the strong, sinister thrash sound, to something a little bit more fluffier, lighter. And which is it fits. It is belonged. It sounds right. It doesn't sound like it totally takes away from the song. It is, and if you are familiar with Japanese metal, especially as of lately, you do get that pattern sometimes with particular bands, right? You have like a very thrash heavy or maybe a very metalcore heavy beginning and verse, but then when the chorus comes, you get like this kind of fluffier sound, and you get that because of the pacing of the drumming is just right. It's nice and rapid, but it's the notes that were that we're hearing, right? They're brighter in tone and brighter and lighter. And there's something going on with the second guitar. There's like this nice layering going on where it's like it just feels good. It's just a nice, catchy chorus that is like, okay, I'm liking this. It has a good vibe to it, good energy. And then after that, we go back down to the kick-ass thrash metal sort of sound. And I think it does well. Let me go ahead and put the band's image here. I should have done that earlier, right? One take recording, guy. One take recording. So I think the chorus is really nice. It is different from the tough and sinister sound that you hear throughout the song. It's a little bit fluffy there. And then we get the second verse, and I like what's going on here because it's not just a copy and paste of the first verse. It's similar with a stop and go action, but you get another guitar coming in there, really playing like this cool, sinister sound that we heard from the very beginning of the song. And it feels right. It belongs, and it really sets the tone, reestablishing the tone, really, of just like the sinister, wicked sort of sound. And then when we get the solo, like obviously the solo is going to be using those notes, those key notes that we heard throughout the song, but it takes it to another area. It takes it to a whole other level. Like the solo, of course, it's very bright in tone. We're going to these high notes here, and it's like a very beautiful melodic sound that just sounds very welcoming and just lovely to the ears. I have to say this song, Die Like This, has a lot of hooks, great hooks, and it keeps you right from the beginning, and at least for me anyway, it kept me right from the beginning and hooked me all the way through the end of the song because it's just, that good. Is it the best Bridear song? No, but it is definitely one I think is underrated and it has some charm to it. That's what I laid out here. That's what I think of it anyway, and I do highly recommend that you guys check it out if you haven't already done so. Like I said, let me let you know, the band is Bridear. The song is Die Like This. So if you guys have already checked it out, let me know what you think about it in the comments down below. And with that said, y'all take it easy and have a good one.